Let's look at how to tie one of my favorite patterns by one of my favorite fly tyer, the Fat Angie by Charlie Craven. Once you have your hook and a vise, we're going to pull some ant body hard in brown. The size of foam I'm going to be using for this fly is 3 mils. Start by cutting one of the cylinder on its length, stopping about 1 centimeter short of the white end. Once you have your foam tied in, let's dip into some dubbing. Fulling Mill has a line called Ultra Dry, and I'm going to use a pinch of it in the color brown. Now I'm going to tie in a tight noodle to just behind the hook point. Now go ahead and bring the foam forward and start tying it in. This pattern is a bit reminiscent of a royal pattern, as we're going to create a band of red onto which we're going to tie in some round rubber legs. I like to keep the front legs attached as a loop so I can pull him back and keep him out of the way. Now let's bring the thread forward, build a little bump, which is going to give us some support to prop up our wings. The wings are going to be made of ultra dry yarn. The fibers for this yarn has a hollow construction, and it's also treated so that it will float all day long. Here I'm tying it in tan color, but if you have trouble seeing your dries from a distance, you can always tie them up in some high-vis color or even white. Final touch here is the dry hackle that we're going to wrap to the front and tie off with a couple whip finish. Once we have everything locked in, it's time to trim the wings to length. Free up the legs and give those a trim. Trim the bottom hackles, and then you prune and you groom until everything looks right. And there you have it, folks, a Fat Angie. I hope it helps, and I'll see you next time.